In today's video, we're taking a look at how to turn on your outdoor patio heater, easy and simple. This is so easy, anyone could do. Everything that we use on the video, we're gonna leave a link on the description. The first thing you wanna make sure is that you have an outdoor patio heater. The second thing you wanna make sure is that you have the gas tank to turn on the patio heater. And the third thing is, you want to remember that safety is the #1 thing, because the last thing you want on a sunny, beautiful day is to die. So now that we got that out the way, the first thing that we want to do is open the compartment or lift the compartment according to your model to have access to place the propane gas tank. In our case is a door model, so we will open. If in your case is a lift model, then you want to lift the bottom portion of your patio heater. If your propane tank has a cap, let's go ahead and remove that. Getting the tank as close as possible to the patio heater, we are going to go ahead and connect the hose to the tank. And we want to do this hand tight. Before we go ahead and use the patio heater, the first thing that we want to do is check for any leaks, because the only barbecue you want to smell is the one on the grill. Let's go ahead and turn on the tank or open the valve, and you would do this the same way you open a drain in your kitchen or bathroom. You would look at the arrows to see where it says open, and you would turn that way. So we're going to take a mixture of soapy water and spray it on the hose line connection where it meets the propane tank. If you notice any bubbles start forming, that means you have a leak. You want to go ahead and turn off the tank. Either disconnect the hose and connect it once again, or verify that it is tight or tighten. If you don't see any bubbles forming, that means you're good to go. Now that we notice that we don't have any leaks, we can go ahead and shut it back off. We're ready now to place the tank in its final resting location. We can go ahead and turn it back on again. If you have a door like ours, then you would close it shut. If you have a lift cover, then you could bring it back down and cover the propane tank. Another pro tip, before we light our patio heater, you want to make sure that you don't smell any propane in the air, meaning that having everything off, we should not be able to smell the propane, signaling that you might have a leak somewhere in the patio heater. This is something that you want to shut off the tank and call the manufacturer. So if you notice, at the top we have the off, which is 12 o'clock. At the left we have the pilot, which is 9 o'clock. And at the bottom we have 6 o'clock, which is high. And the red button, that's the igniter button. If you made it this far unscathed, then we can proceed to the next step. We want to go ahead and press the knob and turn it left to 9 o'clock and leave it pressed for 45 seconds to 1 minute. And what this does is build pressure on the lines and remove the air as well. Now comes the fun part, where we play with fire. We're gonna go ahead and press the red button, which is the igniter button, so the pilot could turn on. And all this you do meanwhile you hold the knob down. Usually once or twice is enough, but you can do this up to 7 to 10 times. Then you'll notice that your pilot is gonna turn on. If it doesn't, then you wanna repeat the process from the beginning, turning off the knob. And we hold it for 30 seconds so it could heat up the filaments. Now you can depress the knob and the pilot would stay on. If you take a look, you'll see that the pilot stays on. We can now proceed to turn on the knob to our desired heatness, either low or high. We finish pressing buttons. We have become Homer Simpson of the nuclear plant. As you can see, this bad boy can put out some heat. If you're interested in one of these, we're gonna leave a link in the description. Now that you got bored roasting humans and you want to turn off the patio heater, the only thing that you have to do is turn the knob to 9 o'clock again, which is the pilot. You will see all the flames turn off. The pilot will remain on. Then you go ahead and press the knob and turn it to 12 o'clock, which is the off position. And this is the most important pro tip. If you don't want to be in the news, remember to shut off your gas tank when your patio heater is not in use. You can pat yourself on the back for a job well done. You're a master button presser, a human pit master, and most importantly, you know how to tell time. Don't forget, if you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. That really helps. If you have any questions, place them in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on social media. Thank you for watching, and here's a link to our latest video.